Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading, all about infidelity. If you're in a relationship and you've questioned whether there's a third party, please pick a card pile. We're going to go with pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, let's start with pile number 1. Is he cheating? So here right off the bat, I'll let you know that there is a lot of protective energy that I feel for this pile. There may be a little bit of paranoia on your end with the suspicions or the accusations if it's gotten to that. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. This one out. Okay, yes, so I see that there really is a little bit of just no valid reason for you to be this suspicious of things. And maybe it comes from a previous relationship that you had where you have been cheated on, or a previous antics from this person that, you know, you're suspicious are coming to fruition again. But you don't need to worry. There's actually a lot of harm that you're doing to the relationship by having your guard up so much. Maybe you're missing out on opportunities that you previously shared, or maybe you are kind of shut down or withdrawing from the situation because of your suspicions. And I see that it's not really going to be a healthy energy for you. In fact, it's really going to be keeping you decaying here with the Eight of Swords reversed, decaying the situation to a point where you know, sometimes people are like, you know, if you think I'm cheating, I might as well be cheating. And that's, I think, even more hurtful to hear, especially because then, you know, A, you're wrong, they're not cheating, and B, now you gave them the idea too. So I really would be careful with how you continue the discussion or the fact checking. If you're doing something that's maybe a little bit of an invasion of privacy, maybe trying to, you know, wait till they go to the bathroom to check their phone or something like sketchy like that, that is really only going to be kind of pushing the other person away, maybe off the edge, to the point that they actually want to either move on, like break up officially, or divorce, or actually secretly, you know, start to wander. And you definitely don't want that. I think that they're having an energy here with the Eight of Cups that has maybe just some disappointment of how you're perceiving them, but also that they don't know what to do with that energy. You may have them in a really pensive mode where they are getting ideas and things that they didn't really need to be experiencing if you two would maybe have more open lines of communication. I think that you kind of maybe are hearing from your friends and stuff that, yeah, like go check his phone, or yeah, like let's catfish him on social media, or, you know, like try to trap him. But there's no need to bring your relationship over to your friends to that extent. Like, if some of the things that you're sharing with others are not put into the full context of you guys' relationship, they're not going to be, whatever feedback they give you, it's not going to be anything that's helpful, because it's missing part of the story. It's definitely missing the love, the connection that you guys have had, the vows if you guys are married. So I would definitely be wary of what you share with your friends, what ideas they put in your head, especially if it has to do with plans, is what I'm hearing, of having to, you know, just be the one that kind of gets ahead of it, because there's really, I see nothing to get ahead from. And in fact, by having that attitude, the energy between you guys is going to be really decaying from the Knight of Wands, something that has a lot of potential and a lot of just potency, to something that dwindles down until there's either resentment or something more extreme like a breakup. So for the advice from the Oracle deck, let's pull a card here and we'll see. We have Held. May you feel the ocean's caress. Yes, I think that if you go back to the point where you didn't have that paranoia, to the point that you didn't have those suspicions, you guys are going to be able to be back in your love, in your unity, in your friendship. And if you can go back to that, you really are going to be in calmer waters after and from then on. So thank you so much for your time. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I'm new on YouTube, and if you have time, please check out another one of my videos, and please subscribe if you connect with my ratings. Thank you so much. Pile number 2. Is he cheating? Is she cheating? Are you being paranoid? Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. I do want to add that this right now gives me suspicious energy. I mean, it's kind of a gray area where it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And this may be you or maybe that person. Let's take a look at the cards. About 9 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, oh yes. So as I suspected, there's this really heavy energy where the person actually maybe seeing more than one person is what I'm hearing, or maybe is not just hasn't been caught. If it's the same person, it's just something that hasn't been caught. I think that you have maybe taken care of this person, whether it be financially or in hard times. You've been there for them, maybe just emotionally, something that has puts a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you've carried the burden for the both of you, or just the love you have, that person has been able to rely on, but almost to a point of just having no shame is what I'm hearing on their end, and that they almost are, I wouldn't say mocking you, but just smirking at the fact that they can get away with it. So it's almost like to them a thrill at this point to be able to fool you. And I do believe that there are times when the person that you're thinking of feels bad. I mean, they see your innocence, they see your love offerings to them, and so they maybe are doing shady stuff, whether it be emotional or physical cheating, and then they come back to see your beauty and your essence and your pure heart, and it's like I'm getting like a two-sided person when it comes to emotions. I mean, two-sided, obviously they're fucking and coming back, but two-sided when it comes to how they feel about it. So it's like, for some of you, the person might look at you and smirk in their head, or they may look at you and hate themselves for having done that, but they don't have any desire to reel it back in or stop doing that or confess it to you. I mean, I don't know if you would want to really hear from them, hey, I've been cheating. Those would be really hurtful words. But I do see that there is almost an inevitable ending to the path that you guys are walking together. I know that may be disappointing to hear, but it seems like it's not gonna be good for either of you. Like, you guys are both gonna end up in despair. They're gonna realize what they lost, and you're gonna realize that, yeah, people may be telling you did the right thing, but you still have to grieve that loss and that acceptance of just not feeling like the spouse held up to their vows, or the commitment you guys had was authentic. I think that you have the power to really be sort of the person that takes them out of their element. I don't know if you're gonna have evidence to provide to them, or if you're gonna have not even give an explanation, and kind of just off your gut feeling move forward toward ending it. I see that you're doing that more as a protective mechanism, so that you don't have to um, be the vulnerable one at the end. I mean, you have been thus far, but he doesn't know maybe that you know, or he doesn't know that you've already caught him, or he doesn't know that you have evidence, or have whatever he isn't in the loop about. That's what is going to sort of give you the power to be the one that puts a cutoff to this. Now, if you're somebody that is able to forgive that type of thing, which I don't recommend, then you might bring it up to him or her so that you can start fresh or go to counseling or whatever it may be. But if you're like me, if you're not the type to stand around for anything like that, you don't want to chase anybody or have to persuade them to continue to pick you after they had committed to, then you can just walk in your power. Really know that you're going to be ending things with this death card upright, but with being the one who does it instead of being the one that had to kind of settle for an ending. You're going to be the one that decides it. And we have just one more card from the Oracle deck as far as advice. Let's see. We have present. May you sense each shiver of the surf. Wow. So, I think that you have to really be just aware of your surroundings and aware of everything that could potentially be evidence of the person cheating, so that you don't feel, and I think this may be just for your personal well-being, so that you don't feel like you have been blindsided. Maybe this, up to here, you have been blindsided, but from here on, you'll be the one in control. So really, I would encourage you to walk with your head held high, and don't let anybody make a fool out of you. Okay, so if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I'm new on YouTube. If you have the time, please check out another one of my videos. Just if you resonate with them, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Pile number 3. Welcome to you and welcome to Spirit. Is he cheating? Is she cheating? Or are you just being paranoid? Let's take a look. I do see that maybe this person is very attractive. I'm here with the people that surround them. Maybe all check them out if they're walking by, or people like their pictures on IG or something like that. That gets you riled up, and that may be some of the motivation for you to watch this. But we can see here if they actually act on any of these approaches or getting hit on. Let's see. Oof. Okay, so I'm sorry to say, but they definitely do act on it. I think that you know already here with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you know this is a fact, and you are kind of like, what the fuck, bitch? But they think they're slick. I mean, I think that they really think that they're getting away with all the skeletons in their closet and fooling you. There's definitely in the energy between you guys and Moon reverse, which is going to be really a bad sense of how long this has been going on. Maybe this is somebody that you're gonna think, did I even know you this whole time? If this is what you've been up to lately, what have you been up to before? And sadly, with the moonverse here, like I don't see that it has been anything um healthy or authentic to your love. I read the person, whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter here, as the magician reversed, which in this case just gives us like somebody that thinks that they have to be mischievous, somebody that thinks that they have to be sketchy. They can't just maybe end a relationship and be the bigger person. They have to go behind somebody's back and get away with it. I do believe that they thought of you as a loving person. I think that they maybe like thought you would be the one to change them, or that you would be like, take it either way if it resonates, that you would be naive enough to let him or her get away with their tactics. And yeah, here with the Ten of Cups reversed, it makes me quite sad to see that you guys, this is time together really wasn't ever going to, from their end, lead to something that would be beautiful. I mean, if we had the Ten of Cups upright, we would see just a joyful reunion celebration with luck, something that's ideal and people want to work toward when it comes to love with the Ten of Cups. But here we see it just decaying. We see the flowers are now dead. We see the cups or mugs are now shattered. I think that it's interesting because we have both Six of Swords here, but I'm reading this as though this is the person's energy and this one here is yours. And I think that with their just sketchiness and just pathetic approach to life and approach to you and approach to love, they're gonna dig their own grave. I mean, nobody that they're going to head toward is gonna be as good as you, is gonna be as humble as you, as loving as you, as beautiful as you. And they're heading from turmoil in their head to worse, is what I'm hearing. While you, on the other hand, are heading out as well, but you're actually going to calm waters, calm pastures, to be able to have sort of time again where you are at ease, where you don't have to be connecting dots or fact checking folks. Like, you're actually going to be able to return to sanity. And although this is a sad, disconnect where neither of you are heading to the same direction, it'll be a beautiful ending for you. It might come with, despair for a little bit, like sorrow and stuff like that, but it's gonna be something that you reflect back on and you can say, oh wow, I healed myself from that, or I dodged a bullet, because you don't need this guy or girl. Like, they're up to some bullshit. They are bullshit, and they think that you're not the queen or king that you are. I would advise you, especially if this is something like marriage, that you are strategic, and I think you have been, about how you sort of get out of this. I think that the person might be a little bit violent for some of you, and you're really aware of their demons and how to navigate around them. So here with the High Priestess, I do see that you'll have a game plan and you'll have a clean exit, but it might be a little bit nerve-wracking to have to execute. But let's take a look at one card from the Oracle deck for advice. And we have Reflect. May you discern and distill. Yes. So I think that you're just like, let me take a deep breath there and sigh. I think that you're going to have to just be very in tune with yourself, listen to your gut, or lack of a better expression, and have the take your time to make sure that you stay safe while you unravel this, and that they are even caught up in blind. Like, I just see them wearing blinders, like they are just unaware of how exactly you're moving. So think of like chess, not checkers kind of vibe, and that's the advice. So thank you so much for your time. I'm new on YouTube, and we'd love to have you check out any other content from my videos and see if my messages resonate with you. Please subscribe. Thank you so much.